Current assets are essential components of a company's financial structure, representing resources that a business expects to convert into cash, sell or use up within 1 year or during its regular operating cycle, whichever is longer. A company's ability to manage its current assets directly affects its short-term financial health and capacity to meet obligations on time. There are the types of current assets. Firstly, cash and cash equivalents, which is the most liquid form of asset, including physical cash, bank balances, and short-term investment that can be easily converted into cash. Secondly is accounts receivable that refer to the amounts owned by customer for products or services sold on credit. The last one is prepaid expenses, which is payments made in advance for services or goods to be received in the future, such as insurance premiums or rent. To sum up, current assets provide the cash required to cover urgent debts and certain continuing corporate operation. Long-term success requires both financial stability and smooth operation, which are ensured by efficient management of cash, receivables, inventory, and prepayments.
I will explain about the component of current asset and current liability. First is for current asset. Current asset is a company of a short term. So they mean to be used or converted into cash within 1 year. These resources are necessary for maintaining liquidity and overseeing day-to-day operation. For urgent requirement, cash and currency equivalent such as bank deposit offer easily accessible liquidity. In order to help business maintain cash flow, account receivable indicates money due by customer for good or service sold on credit. In order for businesses to meet consumer demand, inventory consists of finished goods that are ready for sale, as well as work in progress and raw material. Prepaid expenses are payment made in advance that will eventually be recognized as costs, such as rent or insurance. Last but not least, short-term investment like bond or equities offer chance to generate reward while maintaining liquidity. Efficient handling of current assets guarantees that companies can fulfill their commitment and run efficiently. It's about a current liability. Current liability are obligations that a company must be settled within a year that will affecting cash flow and financial stability. Account payable represent a debt to supplier for goods or services received on credit, requiring timely payment to maintain good supplier relationship. Short-term debt consists of loan or credit line that need to be repaid within a year, ensuring to the company manage its borrowing efficiently. Accurate liabilities such as unpaid wages or taxes represent expenses that have been incurred but not yet settled. Unearned revenue arise when a business receives payment in advance for product or service it has to deliver, creating a future obligation. Additionally, the current portion of long-term debt refer to the part of a loan is due within the next year. Managing this liability effectively ensure a company maintaining liquidity, avoid financial stress, and remain in a good financial standing.
Okay, for the third part is how Dahlia company will choose their working capital for its business. So what is working capital? Working capital is a critical aspect of any business that is overlooked or undervalued by many business owners. And it also refers to managing the short-term asset and liabilities. The company of Dahlia must have enough funds to pay for its expenses and all their debts. Dahlia company also must manage their working capital management, such as managing the account payables. Dahlia Berhad must manage their inventories and must have the sufficient stock in hand to meet the customer demand. And the Dahlia company also must avoiding the overstocking, because the overstocking it can causes the important as all the assets Dahlia inventories times up with the valuable cash. Other than that, the suggestion for the Dahlia company, because of their lack of their surplus, so Dahlia company also must manage their cash by managing the inflow and also outflow of their cash business, to ensure the Dahlia business has a sufficiency on their cash hand to meet its short-term obligations while maintaining their liquidity. For the last suggestions for the Dahlia company is they can do is forecasting and also planning, that is involved their predicting future cash flow needs and developing their strategies to meet those needs, such as Dahlia can increasing their sales and reducing their expenses or securing additional financing of his business. This is to ensure the business of Dahlia can be continued and operates in a long term. So, for the best option for the Dahlia company is they can do the long-term investment such as sukuk. So, if they invest in a sukuk, they can cover back all the assets or their liabilities if they have short in their surplus and also the assets. Let's say if they are focused, if they decide to invest in the sukuk, for example like sukuk mudarabah, so the profit from them from the investment, they can cover back all their expenses, all their liabilities.
For conclusion, Dahlia Berhad is facing significant challenge with working capital management impacting its profitability and growth. To address this issue, we recommended 4 key strategies. First, optimizing inventory management is essential to ensure sufficient stock to peak demand periods while minimizing excess inventory. This will help maintain liquidity without tying up too much cash in inventory. Second, instead of leaving cash either in the bank, this company should invest in short-term Sharia compliant investment. This will generate additional returns and improve cash flow, aligning with Islamic finance principles. Third is strengthening receivable management by shortening the collection period can improve cash flow. allowing the company to fund operation more efficiently. Encouraging early payment through incentive can be a practical step. Finally, utilizing Islamic short-term financing option like murabahah or ijarah can help expand the production line without resorting to interest-based loan, ensuring compliance with Sharia principle. By implementing this strategy, Dahlia Berhad can enhance its financial stability, support expansion, afford and achieve suitable growth, paving the way for a stronger, more profitable future.